Hello, welcome to Fishing, Foraging and Outdoor Adventure. In this video I'm going to take you through a great fishing session I had recently on the Crab Haven Marina up in the west of Scotland. So myself and 5 friends booked ourselves into a cottage right next to the marina. We booked 2 days on with Kevin McKies' boat, Size Matters, and the target species for the weekend was the common skate. And as if catching giant common skate isn't special enough, I had one to 204 pound. The main feature of this video is the surprise catch that I had, which is one of the rarest fish in the whole of the UK. Only a handful have ever been caught since 1970, when the record was set at 74 pound. Not only did I catch a white skate, otherwise known as a bottlenose skate, but I've gone and caught a white skate of around about 160 pound, which is double the size of the British record. And as you can see from a lot of these screenshots of information from the internet, that no matter how much you research this fish, there really is very little information to go off, as these fish have so seldom been caught that there's basically little to no information about this species. So it's a really long drive from North Wales all the way up to the west coast of Scotland, 8 hours in total. But the first thing we needed to do is get ourselves to the fish market, 5:50 in the morning, and go and get ourselves some fresh mackerel, give us the best chance of catching the biggest fish with the best baits.
Might be our box of jumbo mackerel there, mightn't it?
You think so? Should be a jumbo.
Can I put that squid in?
Squid. Gonna take another 3 kilos.
So we set off nice and early, 8 o'clock in the morning, planned in for a 12-hour session on the boat. With 2 days booked in, that gives us 24 hours all to land the fish of a lifetime, common skate. So Kev takes us to his chosen mark and he drops the anchor. You can see from just how long it takes for that anchor to hit bottom just how much water you're in. 470 feet.
So whoever's like number 1 and 2 have foot pads already and not in the wheelhouse, because we miss so many fish because people are in the wheelhouse when they go. Stay out here, you the number 1 and 2 or whoever the next 2 up are, stay active. Even the third person put a butt pad on, because every now and again 3 rods will go at once. So there's butt pads there if you want to try a few on, or if you brought your own, great.
How much mackerel did we get? 15 kilos.
They've got 15 kilos.
That's pretty much full of mackerel.
We've got 3 kilo in there and we've got about 10 packs in there as well.
Otherwise mackerel, yeah, just get all the shoes.
Oh, there's mackerel in there as well, is there?
Yeah. We've got mackerel everywhere. Yeah.
So, is the octopus defrosted?
Yes. There's mackerel, blueies, more squid. There's octopus in there.
Okay, get a rod then, Glenn, let's start making up. There it is now. And then we'll do a squid one in a minute. They're fucking brilliant then. Ready, Glenn?
I'll see what it said there.
Yep.
Look at the bait on that.
Alright, buddy. Okay, gonna put him in the rod holder.
It's a bait and a half, that, isn't it?
Yeah. So you put on a skewer for your barbie.
It's that 4 mackerel and 3 big squid. So when you're baiting up for these fish, the baits have got to be massive. No point sticking on a single mackerel. A single mackerel will attract fish such as bullus, spur dogs, conger eels and the likes. And when you're fishing in such massive depths, like 470 foot or more, every time you pull a rod up can take you 5 or more minutes just to retrieve it up. So we put huge big baits on, which really selects out the huge fish and avoids any bycatch. So you can see how I've took the spine out of one of the mackerels to make it a flapper. I'm also cutting the tail off the other one. That's mostly to stop it from spinning in the water, especially when you're retrieving it up through a big depth of water. It'll spin, it'll tangle your line if you don't cut the tail off. These are huge baits and they're quite awkward to handle, but you can see plenty of bait elastic around the whole thing, helps to keep it all fairly streamlined.
Hey?
Off the line also was a whole octopus, great big things, over £1 in themselves, and on the bottom hook we also put some bluey in way of a flapper, just to really get that smell in the water and making sure that anything within a reasonable range is always going to find that bait. So we did mix things up with the baits, but probably the most productive of all the baits was the octopus and the mackerel combination.
£6 is it?
That's a lot of lead.
There's a seal again. Well, at least you won't get the bait.
But even though it's not ideal in this stuff, we get in behind that one. Don't squish its belly, whatever.
No, she looks well fat there.
Give a bit of bend on there, Pete, lad. Come on, lift it, lad, lift it.
Lift it, just peel the line off.
Come on, Carl.
After proper pump, isn't it?
Yeah.
Still on the bottom.
Monster, lad.
Okay, don't squeeze your belly. No. Right, let's have a look at you. Move your head there, Captain.
So you can see how productive this fishing is, because straight away we had a triple hook up. So Steve the back left of the boat with a fish on, me back right of the boat with a fish on, and Carl with the fish just landed, and that was over £200 in itself.
That's a big fish. Okay, let go.
There's probably £20 of extra weight just in my belly.
So how far on your backing, Pete?
I reckon all the braids gone. On about 50, 60, maybe 70 yards of backing gone.
Hey, just take my phone.
Put the bar,
Yeah, it's
lads.
in that corner.
Yeah. Grab this rod for us, Captain.
Some water.
Just that's it, Steve, like that. You want to stand here, mate. Stand here and get it done.
So after about 45 minutes I'm still playing around with my fish. Steve's here with the second fish landed on the boat. All in the time I'm still trying to reel mine in.
Get your back there, kid. So what's the price? Thanks, more.
Not waterproof.
Peter, stand to your left.
Over the 2 days we had 11 common skate. I've not really featured them in this video. I'm going to do a separate video in the next week or so. So check out my video library and look for the common skate fishing.
Pete, we're going to be gutted if it's less than your other one, since your other one was a beauty. If you pull this in now, lad, it's like 118.
Oh, that's right. I shouldn't be giving Pete shit, should I? Because he's in the 200 club. He's in the 200 club.
Yeah, brothers, aren't we?
Yeah, man.
There, Carl.
Boom! Wait till you're in the 400 club, boys. Don't talk to me.
Adam,
What?
how big is your fish?
£194.
This fish really does push me to the limit. I'm physically pulling on that braid as hard as I physically can. It's £80 braid, which if in mono terms is probably about £120, £140 of breaking strain, and I'm pulling on that with almost a locked up drag, and that fish will not move, and it's still stripping line off me almost 2 hours later.
What are you winning off that? Absolutely nothing.
You get
Come on. Keep going, Pete, lad. Go on, lad. Keep going, lad. Keep going. We'll be on by next week. And you said no harness.
No chance, mate. Not on this one.
It's bad, isn't it, when you say nah, no harness, and then you get the fight of a lifetime on a fish, and you think I need that.
This is much harder to lift than the other one.
Can I get my head down for half an hour, Pete, while you're doing that?
I bet you do, Pete, that'd be like a 180, 190, because it's fighting a lot more.
Tiddly, yeah.
Because it seems like the bigger ones haven't fought half as much as the ones a little bit less. Could be wrong, like.
Nice fish. Real nice one. Stop.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you've got a white skate. It's a white skate. It's not a common.
It's here.
You've got a white skate. Yes! A white skate. Oh mate, these are so rare.
Yeah.
These are so rare.
Nearly even did it.
Just shut the bar, move the legs. And someone lift the nose up so we can get it. Get the hook. Watch it. Lift the nose up.
In there for a minute.
Woo! Oh, look at the teeth on that. There you go.
Okay.
Buckets of water, lads.
Stay rough underneath that, mate.
Lift it up and get a picture.
Yeah, well, it's the tail. Never had the
Yeah. Just
nose spiking as well.
get a
You see the
picture
phones on the
You
tail
get it?
there.
No,
And
mate,
you
it's
obviously
okay.
have phones in the middle of the
I don't want to
tail.
damage it, you see. They're so rare.
On the side, yeah.
Watch it, watch it. Yeah, so we'll get the harnessing rod out the way. Come on out.
Beautiful.
Right.
Get a picture of it.
Watch your backs, lads. Watch your backs. It's full phones, that.
Yes. Oh, rip me hands.
Get him.
Tail, man.
Yeah. On the others, they had it on the side, but never had phones in the middle.
He wants to do fucking lash. Just from lifting his nose up.
Yeah, do you want a glove?
Rip me to fuck.
Right hand.
Get some
Get some water on it,
Put
guys.
water on him, please.
Its eyes are well different as well.
Right, just watch your backs, lads.
What's the water now?
Go on. Right, just go that way you touch. Just that, right, that's it.
Angling times this.
Right, you need to just watch your back.
Look at his nose as well. His nose is dead pointy.
I need to bring the fish out. Someone put a glove on and just pull it out for me. Right, come here. Pull that out because the shadows on the fish. Look, just watch your nose. It's thorny as anything, you know, underneath. Don't grab its nose, mate. A white skate, laugh. Fucking hell. Look at that thing. I'm so fucking happy. Look, you'll see the totally different fish. It's white. Well then, now get back behind. I just want to get the perfect photo. Go to your left a touch. Right. That's it. Right.
He's got a leech bite.
Yeah, touch more that way. That's it, mate. Perfect.
Does he?
I've got flash on.
Now it's fucking bright as anything, lad. Perfect. Yes, you fucking diamond.
Let's go to the wank in the back.
Fucking I am, mate, because I want to get loads of fish around the British Isles over the sun. Right, measurements quick. Keep the water on it. Put that over there, mate. Where you going? Wing. On that. First day on the job, or?
Yeah, actually.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
On the tip? Yeah. 60. Right to the tip of the tail. Watch them thorns.
Yeah.
What's your glove there, Peter?
Yeah, then look at the nose. The nose is more pointy compared to the others.
82.
Yeah, look at its eyes as well.
60 and 82. Give us that glove. Let's get it back. Get this video.
On the other one, the eyes.
Yeah, get the bar up. Bar up. Watch your backs. Yes, mate. Fucking made up.
Where's the weight then, Kev, lad?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's like, lad.
Thorny as anything now. Look at it. Yeah.
You go up there, Kev.
Done that, man.
Fucking hell, that is a fish to catch, believe me. I've caught some fish in my time, but that's the one you wanted.
And if you're interested in where we get the weight estimate of £160 from, you can see from this chart with the two dimensions, the length and the width, that it will give you an estimated weight of an average health fish. Problem being is that a white skate is so rarely caught that there's no data, so we've had to use the information for a common skate as the closest reference point that we've got. We do recognise though that the white skate was a slightly slimmer build, not quite as thick as a common skate, so we've took the £176 £20 estimated weight as if it was a common skate. We've took £16 off that, and we think it was around about 160. That puts this fish at £84 over the British record, over double. Unfortunately though, if you look on bullet point 5 on the Angling Trust website, on the official method of capturing a record, you need to take it to dry land and weigh it on a set of scales. I wouldn't have risked the health of the fish for the sake of claiming a record though, so with this being such a rare and endangered animal, I thought it was only right to get it back in the water, safe and unharmed as quickly as possible. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. It's been an incredible catch, and I'm glad to have been able to share it with a few viewers. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share or subscribe to my channel. I've got loads more videos for you all to watch, and hopefully I'll see you again on the next video. Thanks for watching.